This is the second of our dirt races the afternoon. Race number 7 on the all-weather 1200-metre Class 3 contest headed by Solomon's Bay. He won over this distance on the turf. That was first up back in September against Barrier 11 here. Handsome Bobo makes his all-weather debut with a shadow roll as well. Elite Patch couldn't have been more impressive, winning course and distance last time out. Giant Turtle from the 1800 metres down to the 1200 here. Mega Heart runner-up last time out behind Aquila. We've got Team Fortune fourth last time out behind Elite Patch. Gets a 13-pound pull, and Fantastic Fabio lightweight on his back from Barrier 9. I'd imagine he'll probably try and roll forward as well. Most Beautiful, Team Fortune and Fantastic Fabio, the horses that have been up at Chung Fa in the last month.
Good, the pace prediction here, and as you mentioned, Andrew, with the lightweight Fantastic Fabio will roll forward, no doubt, for Alex Lai with the 113 on his back. Handsome Bobo, we know, likes to go forward. On the odd occasion, he has been a little bit dicey out of the gates, but he's trying the all-weather here for the first time. Handsome Rebel's drawn nicely to get a good run, so too is Beauty Icon. He sat outside the leader last start and couldn't go on. And then you've got Elite Patch. I think the draw's ideal for him because I don't think he's a horse that likes to get in and amongst the other runners, so he'll be finishing off nicely at the end.
Handsome Bobo's under a really good hold here as he comes down to finish off. He's a horse who's going to come to the surface for the first time, but he's trialled well on it, he's worked well on it, and he's a likely leader in the race. So interesting with the shadow roll on there. He seems to work nicely with it. Most Beautiful, he's been catching the eye, finishing off his races quite well. And he's now drawn Barrier 1, so interesting to see the tactics from the speed map, what they do with him. But he's in fine fettle and his work's been good. He'll be fifth up this season. And Elite Patch was very ultra impressive last time, and if he reproduces that, he should win.
He's probably going quicker there than he was in that race. He was cantering down to the start when he won. We'll have a look at that and hear from Vincent Ho in a moment. So let's start off though with Solomon's Bay. He's also got a bit of time for Team Fortune in the field here as well, but up against it maybe with the top weight.
He's here having his fourth run on the all-weather, and actually wasn't a bad run on this occasion when he did run 60. He was out of it last time out at Happy Valley behind the dead heating Shining Ace and Aurora Pegasus. You can see him staying on there. He's just a one-time winner from 13, so he is hard to catch. He actually beat home Silver Figure on this occasion, so Silver Figure I think might be entered for Happy Valley on Wednesday night, but he was just been fair. Yeah,
it wasn't a bad run, was it? As you say, top weight sort of put me off a bit with it.
All right, that's Solomon's Bay. What about Elite Patch, though, and that win last time out? Let's hear from the man on board, Vincent Ho.
Vincent, Elite Patch on the all-weather, won his last race by 4 lengths. Tell us how it felt, because he was absolutely bolting.
It felt good, you know. Even in the morning, he galloped really well, and it's quite strong in the morning. But the races is fine. First two start, I think he couldn't even keep up. Last start he settled quite well and finished it strong. You know.
He's drawn out wide again. Is that good for him? A horse that probably drawn out away from the other horses?
Possibly. I'm happy with gate 10, to be honest, rather than gate 1. At least we're sure we got room. So yeah, I'm happy with his work this morning as well. So finger crossed everything goes well.
He's got a bit more weight to carry this time round. Would that be a concern?
Of course, you know, had plenty of points last start, and you know, and wide barrier, of course, it can be a concern, but he's still fit, you know, so hopefully he can win again.
Let's go back to last Sunday quickly. Rise Higher, a gallant third in the Hong Kong Cup. What were your assessments of the run?
Yeah, he did really well. Was in a perfect spot, and he relaxed well in the race, and at one point I thought I'm gonna get it, but Japanese is, you know, that horse is very strong at the finish. He fought back and put half a length in front of us, and probably the English horse Magic One could have won as well. He just got held up. Yeah, the tough horses, you know, very strong race, and yeah, but very happy with his run, and for this season I believe he'll win some Group 1 for sure.
Yeah, some big races in Rise High for sure. But what about Elite Patch, who came with dirt form from Japan in actual fact?
Yeah, no, the problem with the Elite Patch was he got stuck on the inside a couple of times. He got clear air there and you could see what happened. He was wide all the way and whooshka.
I think that, and you can do that on the dirt. You can sit wide and still win, and I think that's certainly the key to him. Potentially, they've been able to unlock that now. There's been a lot of money for him. He was at 1-1 in the market. He's at 1-1 he's at 1.1-1 at the moment. So there's been basically one-way traffic for him.
So barrier 10, probably not a negative in that respect, that he can just get out and get wide. All right, what about the competition? Mega Heart will get back. We'll finish off strongly, and Most Beautiful we saw looking good in track work.
Yeah, got them both in these two horses. I thought they're both pretty good, and Most Beautiful track work's good. He's fifth up now, and Mega Heart, as you said, Andrew will get back. He'll run on. I think they'll be chasing the 4, but I've got them both in.
Yep, Mega Heart, he'll be finishing off nicely at the end. Keith Young rode on this occasion. You can see he dropped the rein there over the final stages. Most Beautiful, he actually looked really good in the coat in that piece of track work we saw from him before. Gate 1, be interesting to see what they do with him with Dylan Moe riding.
All right, Handsome Bobo, again, another horse we saw in track work. He's a horse, if you caught him right, you could give something to chase here on his all-weather debut.
Yeah, I've got him in, actually. I've got him in for second. I think he will give them something to chase. I think Elite Patch will beat him, but his work's been really good on the surface. He's by a helmet, and that prodigy don't mind it. Shadow Row will go on. We saw that track work from him, and this trial I thought was pretty good, so I think he's a chance.
Beaten by Elusive State here over the top. We know how good he goes on the all-weather. That horse, keep an eye on the horse running 4th there on the rail. We haven't seen him yet, Beauty Legacy, so watch out for him towards the 4-year-old series. But Handsome Bobo, if it is a leader's all-weather track, he might be tough to peg back.
All right. I think it was your best bet, wasn't he, Elite Patch last time, Paul?
Yeah.
In again?
Oh, yeah, he's on top. I'm not going to desert him now after that win. That was an amazing win. He's on top to beat Handsome Bobo. First time on the surface. Catch me if you can. Mega Heart, Most Beautiful. 4-2-8-3.
Yeah, I think it'll be tough for them to beat Elite Patch in the fashion that he won last time out. It was quite an incredible win, really, from him. So he's on top, over 8 Mega Heart. He'll be finishing off at the end. Team Fortune, he might be able to sit handier from gate number 3 this time round. He chased home Elite Patch, but it's been a long time since he won. November 2016, that was off 78 points. Here he is on a mark of 67, and Most Beautiful to round out the quartet. So 4, 8, 10 and 3.
4 and 2, that's my cue. Handsome Bobo, given certainly you get a good price about a lot of these horses as well, with Elite Patch being as short as he is. All right, that's race number 7.